Hi guys, it's Shell, Sunbury Housewives. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to our channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see future videos. So today I am working on a can cooler that I'm super excited about. So I am starting with this 12-ounce slim can cooler, and it's actually pretty cool because you can use it as a regular cup if you want. It only comes with the one lid, but so yeah, anyway, I'm prepping it and just giving it a quick light sand, and then I will wipe it down with alcohol, and then we'll get started on actually, decorating it. So stick everything back in the box, and then I'm starting with this piece of vinyl. It's the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, and it's just this extra piece that I had. So I'm wrapping it around, and there's these ridges towards the bottom, and I wanted to line it up there. I had so much problem with this. Let me tell you, you thought it'd be easy. No, it wasn't. So I decided just to go ahead and wrap it around, and that I'd deal with the not lining up properly, even though it was perfectly level and straight and everything. So I was just having all sorts of issues. So yeah, I just go ahead and just decide at one point just to stick it on there. And then deal with it afterwards. I wanted to make sure that the top part at least lined up, and when I wrapped it around, it did. And you can see I'm really, really struggling here. I was on the struggle bus that day. I don't know what the problem was. You would have thought with the little ridges at the bottom, it would have made this super easy. Wrong. So here I'm making sure that the top lines up, and it does. So this is where I'm making sure it lines up. It does. So I put the part down, turn it around to line it up, and smooth it down with my thumbs. And I didn't care that it went over the bottom part, because I was like, I'll just cut that part off. And then when I'm wrapping it around, I'm like, how on earth did I get it off? It's not lined up. And I'm like, oh, well, I knew there would be a solution. So I went ahead and cut off the excess here. And I knew that this extra portion that I'm cutting off, I would use a little later. So I set that aside. And I put it back on my little cup thingy here. And right where that top ridge is, I just slowly went around and cut that excess off. So I grabbed this painter's tape, and where I knew it was mostly level, I wrapped around and made sure that it was extremely level. And then anything that was hanging over is where I would cut off to make sure that this was perfectly straight. And then I just ran my craft knife all the way around to make it level and cut off the excess. It's late at night. I don't know if I made any sense at all. And so once I cut that off, I removed the excess vinyl, and then I started to remove the painter's tape. And then as I'm starting to remove it, I realized, no, I need to keep this on. And I put it back on because I'm going to paint the top portion of this cooler, can cooler. So I put it back on, and then I got a little bit of like a magenta paint and added Mod Podge so that I can paint the top portion of this can cooler so that I can glitter the top. So I mixed it up, and then I'm just going through and painting the top of this. And once I get that painted, I am using, I'm still painting. And still painting. Using, I want to say this is pink voltage, but I show you a little bit later what both of the glitters that I use. So then I just remove the tape from the top, and then I do the same with this blue paint, and I'm out of frame, of course. Oh, here I go. And I'm always just right on top of stuff. This blue paint wasn't as vibrant as the pink was, but it didn't need to be because I knew I just needed a tenant so that I could put the glitter on. So once I got the paint good enough, I went ahead and glittered the bottom as well. Make sure you get the bottom. Oops, missed a spot. And then make sure I got everything, and then remove the tape. And then I let this dry. And then once it was dry, I did seal it with 2 coats of 2x Rust-Oleum. Here's the glitter, Pink Voltage and Wonderland, both by Glitter Heart Co. And of course my camera died, but I did add a coat of epoxy. And once that was cured, I did add a strip of vinyl at the top and the bottom, and then added the circle at the bottom of the cooler. And then I'm going to do 2 coats of the clear spray, and then add 2 coats of epoxy and let that spin for 12 hours. And then once that's done, here's it after that cured, or I just took it off actually. But I'm cleaning up the rim, getting any excess epoxy. There really wasn't much on it this time. Just getting a little bit, cleaning that rim up. So go ahead and add the lid. Like I said, you could use this with the lid, and you can use it as a slim can cooler, or even just as a cup. But I just think this is so adorable. But yeah, I think it turned out great. So this will be available on the website, and the link is in the description box below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a great big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.